Alright, guys, it's been nearly 3 months since I posted last on YouTube, or maybe it was two. I don't even know. It's been that long that I lost track. And I just want to start off by saying that version that you saw, he's dead. That doesn't exist anymore. Um, I took a really long break from posting on social media, especially on my trading accounts. I deleted most of my social medias, not even just my trading ones, like my personal social media. I stopped using completely. And there's just a lot has happened, and I think it's finally time to come forward and be completely vulnerable with everything that's been going on, because this is something I truly care about, and I know not just trading but in life, I needed a complete reset switch, and social media was just not something that was benefiting me at that time. So I'm gonna break down everything that's been going on. I know the title is about the Achilles heel of black and white images, and I'm gonna explain what that means a little bit later on. But before I do that, I need to give you context. I have so much written down that I had this strong conviction. I don't even know if it's from God or if it was just from me myself. That I needed to make this video. Like I needed an update. I needed something new, and yeah. Let me just go straight into it. Okay, so first of all, let me just be clear. That version that you saw that was posting those videos and making content early on, that version of me was, he hated his life. Like that kid was so miserable. I don't even know if you could see it in my videos, but I truly hated my life. Like I was so sad, I was so depressed, and I was abusing myself mentally, emotionally. It I won't even say physically, but I just was doing things that were hurting me in so many different ways, and it was so unhealthy. And that was honestly because I was disconnected in life, and I felt as though I felt as though everyone I knew, everyone I talked to, I felt like I already knew. Viewed everyone as black and white images. I viewed people almost like a music genre, like it's like a surface level experience, or an interaction, and then it would just fade away. I wrote this poem. I know it's corny as fuck. Saying hi to a kid walking by. I know it's corny as fuck, but that's just it's one of the ways I get my thoughts out. Sometimes there's so much shit going on in my head, and it's easier for me to just write it down in some form of literature, I guess you could say. I'm gonna read you the whole thing, and then I'm explain that that's the mindset I had the entire time while I was making content, and just that whole first semester of college. I'm gonna explain. Colorful people providing comfort, delusional happiness contrary to reality. Everyone a regurgitated image of the one next to them, no different than music genres, providing temporary and surface level excitement, all just to fill a void we call ourselves, chasing pleasure, power, and pain just to feel something, like a god complex, looking down on pawns who aimlessly search for someone, something to reestablish security. Stuck in psychosis, gut wrenchingly bored, trying to find color in a world full of gray. Black and white faces, places, and choices more lackluster than the one before. I desire to feel once more, but I'm stuck, jaded to the voices around me. Incapable of finding beauty in familiarity, solitude conjuring greater thrill than a human ever could. Enigmatic places and images leaving me ineffably searching for answers that numb me from the pain I truly feel. Pushing people away before they even have the chance to come close. Like cheap sex, I find no comfort anywhere I look, no different than dead man lying in graveyards. And the title is called Colorful Graveyards because I literally was looking at this world as like dead. Like I myself was just dead inside. Like I could see, I could see the color, but it was so dead to me. I felt so disconnected to life and to reality. I was so depressed, and I felt as though I was doing myself injustice and anyone watching my videos injustice, because that image you saw was so fake. It wasn't me. I was miserable. I was lonely, and I desired to feel. I experienced bad personal relationships with loved ones, and I lost a lot. Not even financially, but just in my life, and I was not comfortable posting anymore. And this is kind of leeway into what I'm going to be talking about. I was letting my environment shape me, my actions, the music I was listening to, the people I was with, and was all this was all resulting in a negative self-conscious. For the longest time in my dorm, if you walked into my dorm room, my walls or pained with the most schizophrenic shit. Like it literally looked like I was in a fucking psych ward. It was unbelievable. You'd walk in, you'd see papers on the wall, and it was like internship fairs and scholarship fairs and business cards, and it had writing on it, and it said like, these people don't care about you. This world fucking sucks. I proved these motherfuckers wrong. Just like all this hatred and negativity. It was like I hated having to be where I was, because I felt like I was putting on a fake version of myself. I was faking it. Like I felt like I was conformed to something, and I was being shaped and molded into this version that it just made me sick to my fucking stomach. Like I hated that. And I used this negativity as motivation to make me want to trade better. But in reality, when you surround yourself by so much negativity, when you're literally surrounding yourself with negativity, how the fuck do you expect to ever succeed in whatever it is that you want to do? Negativity is not a baseline for success. How many millionaires do you know built their capital, built their wealth, built who they are as a human being based off of just pure negative energy? None. You talk to a millionaire and they're so, I'm gonna say they're happy. Not all millionaires are happy, but these people that change their lives, they changed it because they changed something within them intrinsically. And when you change something intrinsically, your externalities around you, that's what changes. And I'm going to talk about that later as well. I treated my life as a void because I saw the world as black and white, and I was numb to the feeling. So I was doing things that I thought were benefiting me because, like I said, I was so numb to life. Everything, every conversation I had, every hug I gave, every smile, it was so fake. It literally was a mirage of who I truly was. And I was doing things that actually made me feel for once. And those things that were making me feel were out of pain. It wasn't even like pleasure. It truly was out of pain, because I was telling myself like, I deserve this. I deserve this. I have to do this. Because I literally was so uncomfortable in myself that I was fucking smoking. I was drinking all the time. I was surrounding myself with the wrong people. I was traveling to like cities by myself, going to bars alone, because I just wanted to feel something. Maybe that night I would have saw someone, I would have bumped into someone, and they would have just told me the things that I needed to hear in that very moment, just to make me feel some form of pleasure. And I just kept doing these negative things over and over and over again, because I desired to fucking feel once more, because I felt nothing. Nothing gave me pleasure. School gave me no pleasure. My friends gave me no pleasure. Even my family, and I love them to death. Like, these people, I know they care about me, but I didn't even realize that in that moment. I was still stuck up on myself, stuck up on my past, especially my past, and I was just doing things that were hurting me. And it was because I thought I deserved it, but I didn't deserve it. I was a human being. Like, I was bound to fail. And yeah, like, I literally was just abusing the shit out of myself. Like, I literally was mentally torturing myself, and it was so unhealthy. And it's just now that I'm starting to make that switch. And that's why I'm making this video now for you, because if you are in this path now and you do feel this slope where you're like, fucking hate this, it's a repetitive cycle, I know everything's black or white, I'm miserable, blah, blah, blah. You're not alone. I experienced it myself, and almost all of the day trading community also has experienced this at some point in time. I thought doing the things I was doing was helping me, like I said, or was a form of motivation, but it just suppressed my growth, and it was just because I was longing to feel something. It's like if you put a fucking plant in a closet and say, okay, let that plant grow. It's not gonna fucking grow. You are what you attract. If you are positive all the time and have this positive mindset, and you're flipping this narrative where you're like, okay, maybe I blew a couple accounts, maybe shit's not going well right now, you gotta be fucking grateful, man. Like, you are living. Like, you living is a blessing in itself. You just being here, watching this video, whoever you are sitting behind the screen, you are blessed, truly, and you need to appreciate that God has given you this platform to express yourself. That entire time when I was feeling pain, my relationship with God tanked. I was like, God truly doesn't care about me if he wants me to feel this pain and feel this suffering. But God works like that. He makes you experience trials and tribulations, so he draws you closer to him. And it says in John that Jesus isn't with you and thou within him. God is within all of you. And the sooner you recognize the power that you have within, the sooner you recognize the amount of things you can truly accomplish. God cares about you and he loves you, so let him. And when you disrespect yourself, you're disrespecting God. And you're like, okay, but how does it make sense? I'm not God. How does it make any sense? God created you. We're all perfect images of his creation, right? By disrespecting yourself, you're disrespecting him because he made you. And you're pretty much saying, you know what, God, although you made me, I'm gonna smoke away, I'm gonna drink my life away, I'm gonna hang out with the wrong crowd, I'm gonna disrespect myself, represent myself in wrong ways because I feel bad. No, you can't do that. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to your family. And that's not fair to God. God cares about you. And when you're disrespecting yourself, you're disrespecting him. And I learned that the hard way as well. Um, Feelings are just something you have a reaction to. It's an intrinsic energy force that is a reactionary from externalities. And the faster you change those externalities, so the people you're with, how you carry yourself, what you're doing, the faster your mood and your internal mindset will change. So if you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, if you're smoking all the time, if you're fucking bitches all the time and you're just doing shit to feel something, you truly think that you're going to be able to grow? You're fucking not. You're not. And for the longest time, I was doing these things because I thought it was making me feel something, when in reality, it was just filling a void that was myself, right? I was so uncomfortable and disgusted in myself and everything I did. And I was doing these things because it made me feel something. And that's not fair. You can't do that. You can't live a life like that. So you got to flip the narrative. You need to be grateful for your position. And most importantly, you are what you attract. I said that earlier. If you have good energy and you carry yourself in a positive light, good things will come to you. If you're negative all the time, you're always thinking about the negative outcomes and you're like, I just blew another account, I can't do this anymore, I got work today, you're miserable all the fucking time. How the fuck do you expect to ever, get your first payout? And I'll be honest, I got my first payout this month. I will be completely honest with you. I didn't make a video about it, I didn't post about it, because honestly, it didn't even feel real. Like, it wasn't even rewarding. And I know this entire account is all about my journey to 0 to 10K, but I gotta expand my horizons because I truly feel that your self-delusion in achieving your goals it's never ending. You can truly make it whatever you want it to be. And 10K is nothing, bro. It really is nothing. After this one payout I just had, it was $1,200, right? I just got a $1,200 payout 2 weeks ago. It felt like nothing, and it really kind of settled in my head. I'm like, wow, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. And the reason why I say it doesn't feel real is because the day after, I was riding this high, and I was like, wow, my God, this is amazing. I can do this. And I let go of the gas. Like, I let go. And I was like, oh, I can do this shit. I'm the fucking man. No, you're not the fucking man. You truly are. You don't know shit about this. You got one payout. You don't mean anything. What's more important is your consistency. The next day with CPI, blew all of my fucking accounts. Every single one of them. And that just eliminated like $600, $700 in itself right there. Like, boom, gone. And then the day after that, I paid car insurance, and that was like $2,000. So like, if anything, I lost money. That payout literally was vaporized within that week, like that, gone, boom. So when I would say I'm so desensitized to this idea of money, and for so long I've been chasing after money, thinking I'm trading because it's all about money. I'm trading after it's all about money. But truly, it's not. I'm trading because I want to change my life. I don't want to have to be told what to do all the time. I don't want to have to conform to society's ways. And with trading, you are able to do whatever the fuck you want. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to go to new places and talk to new people. And my purpose is to talk. That's always been my fucking purpose. I know that sounds so vague and so basic, but it's true. In high school, I was labeled everyone's best friend as a senior superlative. And that wasn't just for fucking nothing. It's because I love to talk to people. And I lost sight of myself. And I lost my purpose and my why my first semester of college. I'll be honest, I experienced a loss with a relationship. And I experienced a loss financially. And I experienced a loss in family. And I got so consumed with that. And I let it consume me. And I lost track of my why. My purpose, why I'm doing the shit I'm doing. And because I lost that why, I wasn't able to grow. anymore. And you need to hold on to that why. So after you get a payout, you can't lose track of what you're doing this for. Why are you doing this? I'm doing this so I can travel the world, so I can talk to people, so I can share this motivation, this thinking, this knowledge with other people, help them get on track, help them change their lives. That's why I'm doing the shit I'm doing. I want to talk to other people. That's always been my why. That's my why. It truly is. I was put on this earth by God, and I feel this conviction here now speaking to you behind the screen. And I've always felt like this. My why is to help other people, and I want it to be that way. And ever since I started getting closer to God, it's that conviction has just grown upon me more and more and more. And that whole first semester, all those videos you saw, I was suppressing that feeling because I thought my why was just to make money and prove everyone wrong. That's not a why. Your reason to live is to prove your perpetrators wrong. What are you, a fucking nerd? The fuck is wrong with you? No, that's not your why. A lot of people think, oh, I'm trading. I want to get 100K so I can prove my teacher wrong. The teacher doesn't give a fuck about you. He never did. She never did. It doesn't matter. You can use that maybe as motivation, but that's just to get the engine going. That's not something that has longevity. You got to figure out why you're doing it in a positive way. And that's what I wasn't doing for such a long time. And you can't look at life as black and white. You don't know everyone. You don't know everyone, okay? You might think you do. You might think you got shit figured out, but you fucking don't. You're a human being. We don't know everything. There's people, places, faces, and things you can do and try, and you're gonna find much value in it. And after I experienced a loss in a relationship, I literally was doing everything. When I tell you I was doing everything, I literally was doing everything. I was going new places. I was trying new shit. I was talking to new people. The fucking light went off. I was talking to new people. I was fucking doing drugs. I literally was doing everything and anything because I just wanted to fucking feel something because I felt nothing. And although that, looking back on it, it sucks. I had to grieve. I literally had to experience that shit because it shaped me into the man I am right now. And I had this conversation with my roommate. I was like, I had these what ifs. I was like, what if things didn't play out the way they did in my past? What if, I did this instead of that? Would I still be in the same path? And regardless, God created this path for you. You got to be appreciative of that. And no matter what you think wouldn't have happened, it would have happened anyways, right? Everything's by predetermination. You might believe that or not, but say I didn't trade CPI. At some point in time, I would have fucking traded CPI and full port of my account again. If it would have been that month, that CPI's month, or the following month, it would have happened either way. But I'm glad it's happening now, and that's what you have to think. You have to be glad that you're experiencing these financial losses. You have to be glad you're experiencing relationship losses. You got to be glad you're experiencing, losses in life. Be grateful. You have to be grateful. If you're not grateful and you're not attracting good energy, then how are you going to be able to display something of good nature? And that's why I took a break for so long, because I wasn't fucking happy with myself. I fucking hated myself so much. I was so disappointed in myself and everything I was doing. I felt like a fucking piece of shit. I literally wanted to off myself. I was not happy with the human being I was. And I needed to take that break where I needed to grieve and I needed to experience more loss. I needed to fucking hit rock bottom to talk the way I'm talking to you now. And if I didn't, then I would have just kept doing the same shit over and over and over and over again. So if you're seeing this video and you want to make it in trading, maybe you follow me already, or maybe you don't, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're going to experience a fucking loss, okay? You're going to experience a loss. Embrace that feeling. Embrace that fucking gut-wrenching, I know it sucks. I understand. And don't use your negativity as motivation to push you forward, okay? That's your Achilles heel. That's your Achilles heel. When you use negativity and think in black and white, you are fucked. You are fucked. Be delusional in a positive way. A lot of people say delusion is a bad thing, but embrace it. There's a new video that fucking TGR made about embracing your fucking autistic spectrum, right? Some kid walked by there now. Embracing your autistic spectrum. I know that sounds like such a fucking stupid thing, but it's the truth. Embrace what God gave you. It's a blessing, okay? Embrace the path that God has put you on. Manifest every single morning. Say, I'm thankful for the life I'm on. I'm thankful for the path that I'm on. I know what I'm capable of. Oh my God, that's so loud. I'm thankful I know the skill, and it's all going to work out. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I promise you it's going to be okay. It's all going to work out. It's all part of the master plan. Just stick to it, okay? Money will come and go. That's fine. You're like, oh, I got to pay car insurance. I got to pay bills. Yeah, I understand. You can get a job. It's fine. It will all figure itself out. But I don't know if I'm going to continue to post on YouTube. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I just felt a strong conviction, and I had to explain it to you guys because you deserve to have an update in my life on this trading journey that I told you I was going to document from the beginning. And I made an oath that I was going to do it, and I'm going to stick to it. So, yeah, guys, we're $1,200 to my goal, which was 10K. And honestly, I think we're going to smash that this year. I'm very positive in that mindset, and I'm very keen on that key level game. Sounds so corny. I'm very confident that accomplishment will get hit, and well, who knows? Maybe we'll scale even further. We'll see. Only time will tell. But I got to be positive, and I know damn well that having this positive mindset has definitely changed my life. Even my roommate has said it. He said, ever since you've you've been more positive recently. All my friends are saying you're so much more outgoing, and so much friendly, and honestly, it's true. And it's true because I flipped the narrative. I was using negativity as a motivator, and that only got me so far. But now it's time to flip that bias and understand that I can't disrespect myself anymore, and neither should you. You should learn to love yourself, learn to appreciate these little things that go on in your life, because truly they are fucking minuscule. You may think it is. You might be watching this, you're, 16, 17, 18, 19. Maybe you're in your early 20s. It doesn't fucking matter. You're so young. You have so much time to grow. And I'm not some wise ass who knows everything, but I have been trading for 2.5 years now. And I've been through this path, and I saw success. I saw the light at the tunnel. I got there. I got comfortable. I laid back and said, you know what? I got it all figured out. I'm the shit. I'm the man. I can fucking do this. No. You got to stay consistent. You got to keep doing the shit you're doing. And when you're in this light, when you're in this thinking that I'm on, now you can't just let go of it. You have to hold tight to it. This shit fucking matters. The way that I'm talking to you now and this energy that I'm bringing forth is not just going to stick with you. You have to continue to build it and work on it and work on it. You have to wake up early in the mornings and pray and manifest and build your relationship with God and tell yourself everything's going to be okay. Earlier today, I saw these group of kids walking from a bar, and they were so fucked up. I was like, oh, these fucking kids are so stupid. I said that on my breath. And I literally told myself, I was like, stop. They're probably having a good time. Maybe they got shit going on in their life, and they just want to have a good time. I literally had to say out loud to myself, stop. Don't let your negativity eat you alive. Don't do that. That's such a condescending douchebag comment. Don't do that. But yeah, guys, this is a little update on everything that's been going on. Maybe I'll post a little bit more on my Instagrams, and I definitely not my TikTok. I deleted my TikTok because that shit was taking away from me. But yeah, this is an update. Don't let black and white images consume you, and learn to find value in everything. And I wrote this down after making that fucking negative ass poem a month ago. I wrote this down, and I want all you guys to take this into consideration. Positivity promotes a positive self-conscious. Negativity fuels hatred and anger. Positivity will always, always, always trump negativity. Having a positive mindset, having a positive self-conscious, you will have a positive life, and you will see good things come to you. Having a negative mindset will affect you in so many ways that I cannot even explain. Your self-conscious is so powerful, and your body, your brain can't decipher the differences between manifestations and you telling yourself it's going to be okay, I already got this shit figured out, and what's actually happening. Your self-conscious is so fucking powerful, and you don't even know it. So tap into that energy and use your self-conscious as a tool to push you forward. I'm going to leave it off like that. This is not financial advice, as always. But yeah, that's everything, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.